Hi, kindergarten friends. This is Mrs. Sires again. Today we're going to take a look at solid shapes and how to make them. But I thought first we should probably review our solid shapes because we haven't really taught those since, I don't know, like Thanksgiving time. So I have my shapes, the same ones that we used in the classroom. If I have a shape that's like this, do you remember what it was called? I'll give you a hint. It's a cube. A cube has all flat sides, all flat faces that are all square. So there might be another shape that has long and thin rectangle sides. That is officially not a cube. That has a different name. A cube has all squares on all of its faces. This one was a cylinder. Okay, a cylinder is round on the sides, but flat circles are on the top and the bottom. This one was always kind of fun and hard to say. Sphere. A sphere is basically a ball. It can roll. And then finally, I think this one was the easiest one to remember because it reminds me of something that I like to eat. It's a cone. Doesn't everyone like ice cream cones? So good stuff. So here is a cone. Has the circle on bottom. It's round, but it comes to a point. So we're going to try to make a couple shapes here today. And I put in the packet for you 2 shapes that you can make. So this one is in your packet. I cut it out. You have to be really super careful to make sure you stop and then turn. You might need a grown-up to help you. So if I'm going to make this into a shape, first I'm going to turn this so that the 2 sides overlap. I'm going to put a little tape there so it stays. Then I'm going to fold the top and bottom. And again, just a little tiny bit of tape to help hold it in place. And voila! I've made which shape? I've made a cylinder. I've got a flat circle top and bottom and round sides. So there's my cylinder. This one was also in your packet. I see all sorts of squares. So I'm going to lay it on a flat surface, a hard surface, so I can push down and be super good at making sure I bend on all of those little dotted lines. Dotted lines are showing me where all of the bends, and I'm going to crease it real hard because then it starts to take shape on its own. If you crease it really hard, it's going to fall right into shape. So then I'm going to put my tape on just to make the sides, square them up. Okay, and then my top. And now I've made a cube. Now, I didn't include in the packet a sphere or a cone, but I took out of the extra paper, kind of looks like 1/4 of a circle. And so I kind of have 2 straight sides and then I rounded this side. If I take the ends of the bottom points and I bring them around together, I've made a cone. And you know what the easiest and probably most fun way to make a sphere is? To take all the scraps and push it and push it and push it until you get the best ball that you can out of paper. That's about as close as you can get. But you can also have some fun going around your house and looking for things that are kind of like these shapes and remembering what they're called. So maybe you're going to find a cylinder. Like I found this, a speaker. It's a cylinder. I have lots of markers and crayons, pencils. Those are all cylinders around my house. And even, they're kind of like a cylinder. They have just a little bit off of a cylinder, but they've got round on the sides and the top and bottom are circles. That's my salt and pepper shakers. Cubes. The only thing that I could find really quickly was my Kleenex cube. It has all my Kleenex in it. Spheres. Oh, I have lots of those. We have some balls for Mozart the dog. I have this bell that is on my front door, and that's a sphere. And then cones. I have the lid off of Gorilla Glue. It's a cone. And I found a whole bag of these little cones in my cupboard. Hershey Kiss. So I've worked hard, so I'm going to treat myself to a Hershey Kiss. You guys go work hard too. Go find some shapes. Bye now.